So I hurt my back and had to have surgery about 2 months ago, and was looking for some other options on how to make some extra money. So I was deciding about driving Uber and Lyft, and trying to figure out how much money I could actually make driving for those, especially in San Francisco. I didn't see anything too specific, and especially with the amount of time that you have. So I actually decided to do a little project. Signed up for both, drove for both, broke down the hours, the wages, the bonuses, all that good stuff, and took a look at everything and decided to share with everybody else. So hopefully it'll be as helpful for you as it was for me, and decide if it's worth it for you to drive both. So for the first week, I drove for Uber, and I drove 101 rides. That 101 rides right there, that total payout for that week was $2,000, $2,068.64, which was pretty awesome because with Uber you have a referral bonus of $1,000 that you get after you hit 100 rides. So I was able to hit 100 rides that week. I was able to get the referral bonus, and then with 100 rides you get an extra $350. So with bonuses and everything included, I got a nice little payout. That week, in order to hit 101 rides, it took me 36 hours and 36 minutes of driving. Breaking that down comes out to $29.28 per hour without the bonus, $56.68 with the bonus. I was able to get 2.7 trips per hour and averaging about $10.58 per ride. With Lyft, I did 80 rides last week, and my total payout from that was $895.70. I didn't get any referral bonus, but I got my weekly bonus and tips, all out almost $900. That took me about 30 hours and 30 minutes of driving. Came out about to $29.36 per hour with because I don't have a referral bonus. So you can see Lyft and Uber are pretty similar in that scenario. I was able to hit 2.62 trips per hour and averaging about $11.20 per trip. Weekly bonuses, these are something that when you're driving you want to make sure that you hit. With Uber and Lyft, it's the same number, so they're trying to mimic each other, but this is their way of making sure that you either drive for Lyft for the week or Uber for the week, and try and lock it down into one. So it's 30 trips, 50 trips, 80 trips, 100 trips, 120 trips. Uber, you get $50 for 30 trips, $100 for 50 trips, $225 for 80 trips, $350 for 100 trips, and $500 for 120 trips. Lyft, you get $50 for 30 trips, $100 for 50 trips, $150 for 80 trips, and you get 10% back on your fees. $150 for 100 trips with 20% back. $200 with 20% back on 120 rides. And so I'll show you like how much you can actually make per week and what that breaks down to with Uber and Lyft. First with Uber, if you do, and these are all based on the numbers that I pulled from what I did in my driving. So I kind of factored in like if it were to stay steady, what I would have made for all these trips. So 30 rides, I would have made $261, and that would have taken me 11 hours of driving. 50 rides would have given me $452, and that's 18 hours of driving. 80 rides, $789, and that's 29 hours of driving. 100 rides, $1,055 with 36 hours of driving. 120 rides, $1,300, almost $1,346 with 43 hours of driving. So basically, a full work week gets you $1,300, almost $1,400. Lyft, pretty similar. 30 rides, about $300, 11 and a half hours of driving. 50 rides, $515.50, 19 hours of driving. 80 rides, $895.70, 30 and a half hours of driving. 100 rides, $1,181.80, 38 hours of driving. And 120 rides, $1,438.16 with 46 hours of driving. So both of those are pretty similar. And so when you're deciding between the two, you definitely want to just find out which one works for you, which one you like better, and go from there. The most important thing, and where it really you can really capitalize, is on those referral codes. And so with Uber, that referral code, if you sign up with a driver's referral code, after you hit 100 rides, you'll get $1,000. And so I'll share my code with you guys. Would love it if you used it. It would help me out a lot. And on top of that, I'll get an email, and so I'll be happy to help you out, tell you the spots where I drive, places where I post up, good times and all that stuff as well. Same for Lyft. And so if you do that for a Lyft, the Lyft bonus is only $500, and you got to do 200 rides. So I definitely recommend doing Uber, getting that referral bonus first, then doing Lyft, getting that referral bonus, and then seeing what works with your schedule. If it's worth it for you to do 30 rides a week, or if you have more time to do 100, 120 rides a week. You just want to make sure you hit those weekly bonuses. If you hit those weekly bonuses, you're definitely going to capitalize a lot more. Other ways to maximize costs, like if you have a hybrid, it's going to be beneficial if you're thinking about a car. Definitely go with a hybrid. I spend about $40 a week on gas, and I drive about 1,000 miles, something like that. It's pretty awesome. And then find hours that work for your schedule, and most importantly, have fun, man. I talk to a lot of people that get in my car, and I try and have fun with everybody that gets in. When you're chatting with people, it makes the rides go by a lot faster, and people are usually pretty open to talking. So that's all I got for you. Have fun. I hope it's helpful. If you're thinking about it, please use my referral code. Would love it. Be happy to help you guys as well.